What is up, everybody? This is your boy Marcus Washington. You're on the mark where we talk everything Falcons football, and we got that dub. We got that dub. We got that dub, bro. We beat the dusty, busty, crusty ass Aints 24-15. Put us back in the top spot in the NFC South with undefeated record in the division. Which this is a good start if you're talking playoffs. This is a good start if you're talking playoffs. This was a make it or break it win, man. You either had to have it or we're talking we're talking off season. You lose this game, you drop 3 under 500. And you drop 2 behind the Saints with 6 games left to go. Just not it wasn't going to be a good look. Now you're 5-6 with the Jets, which that should be another win. But let's talk about this game, man, because this was a damn roller coaster, fam. This was a damn roller coaster. What's going on, D? D says, "Sup, Mark? Finally a victory, yes, sir." G says, "What's good, Marcus? Glad to get the win. On to the Jets, yes, sir." And what's going on, Diddy? Diddy just simply says, "Let's go." In the beginning, the game kind of looked weird, bruh. Akuda got smoked twice on pretty much the same route. Olave was out here committing murder on this defense the first half. Having said that, though, Atlanta didn't give up a single touchdown. These were all field goals. The Saints, man, y'all know I hate them, but credit to them. They were going up and down the field. And then literally their whole team caught COVID. Their whole team caught COVID, bro. Olave goes out. Some of their O-line, some of their D-line, the whole team caught COVID in one game, bro. Now I'm sitting there. Once Olave went down, I'm like, this is a dub. This is a dub. Derek Carr, listen, fam. I've never been intimidated by Derek Carr. He couldn't get the job done in Oakland when they had all kind of weapons. Derek Carr was 24-38, 303 yards and 1 interception, not a single touchdown. On the flip side, Dez, 13-21, 168. 1 touchdown in these turnovers, bro. These turnovers. But I'm going to give Dez some credit. After that second pick, the boy came out there and played a perfect series. Perfectly thrown ball to Bijan. And again, man, we talked about this yesterday. This is going to be an ugly win. I didn't care how we won as long as we got the W. But I'm sitting here like, bro, what is going on? Some of this you can attribute to play calling. That pick in pretty much the end zone, it was a double slant. I'm like, what the fuck is Arthur doing? Bro, you're averaging 7 yards a damn run. Again, he gets in the red zone, malfunctions. A 4th and 1. You're running an RPO to the unblocked side. I'm like, my God, bro, this guy is football stupid. Nonetheless, we got the job done. And what I'm looking at is the Falcons scored 24. Man, fam, y'all know we've been talking about this all season. 24 points should get the job done. And we scored 24 with Dez in there throwing 2 picks. You can argue it should be at minimum 27 points. At best, it should be 31. But hey, man, listen. We back on the winning side of things. This is against the rival that we all absolutely despise. I hate them so much, fam. Look at the title. I ain't even give them the S. I will disrespect the Saints at any given time I can. I'll respect these other teams, not the Saints. They don't even deserve that S. Jeff says, wasn't pretty, but a win is a win. Amen. I'll take it. Because we talked about this yesterday. Every team on this schedule for the remainder, these are winnable. These should be, y'all should really go undefeated. Because none of these teams showing you nothing. The Jets, outside of them having a good defense, their offense is absolute trash. Alex says, very bipolar game. Ritter continues to make my brain explode. Those 2 picks were awful, and then he throws that beautiful under pressure deep ball to Bijan, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the type of quarterback we got right now, bro. But I can say his first game back as starter, outside of those picks, and y'all know I don't like to exclude turnovers. However, I'm gonna go beside myself on this one. There were a lot of good things I saw from him. He finally decided to use his feet. When a play broke down, there were like 3 or 4 plays where he got that first down with his feet. And this is stuff we hadn't seen from man. That man will sit there and take the sack. And if I'm not mistaken, let me look at these stats. I don't think he got sacked today. Yeah, we didn't give up a single sack today. But he's got to control these turnovers, man. God damn, he's got to control these. We talked about it yesterday. It seems with Dez, when one comes, there's another one right around the corner. The second one was off. That should have been a back shoulder throw. I'm like, bro, where the fuck are you throwing this to? Country Boy says that win was an early bird present for me. Happy birthday, fam. Happy birthday. Everybody wish Country Boy happy birthday in the comment section, fam. Albert says Dez's second interception was inexcusable. The first turnover in the red zone needed to be a run, but we first in the division and beat them skanky Aints. Let's go. Yes. Sean says Bates, a game MVP. Man, listen, it was looking ugly. In the beginning of the game, it was looking ugly. Saints marching. And then Bates just, God, boy, before Derek Carr even got that thing out of his hand, Bate was dashing on. He was dashing on. And that kind of changed the trajectory because that's a 10-point swing. And then he got the punch out on Taysom Hill, who, fam, I don't know how many times I got to say this. Hey, Jake, let me get JJ's comment here. JJ says, you called it on Taysom Hill. If he's in the game, he's running the ball. I don't know how many times I got to say this about Taysom Hill. He's not throwing the ball. Whenever you see him in the quarterback spot, y'all need to just stack 8 in the box. He's not throwing it. It's a delay. He's gonna get the ball. Then there's gonna be he has this hop. He has this tell where he has this hop, and it's a delay. And he tries to run behind the fullback or whatever. It's always a run, fam. Now I'm gonna give Atlanta some credit. They started to catch on to that shit. First 2, I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? And then I think it was like the next 3 or 4 runs. Oh yeah, they got on top of him. And I'm like, bro, from here, when we play the Saints later on this season, y'all need to be 8 in the box when he gets in there. He's not throwing. He never throws. If he did, he'd be the quarterback of this team. He's not a good quarterback. That's why they got him playing quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, special teams. He's not a good quarterback. But Atlanta put a stop to that shit. And then Jesse said, let me get that ball from you. And that was a crucial drive for them. Everything was going good on that drive. Looked like they might be going in to score. Jesse said, let me get that ball from you, Playboy. Let me get that from you. Let me get that up off you. And then the whole defense, fam, that was probably the easiest fumble recovery in the history of fumble recoveries to call. Because it was like 4 Falcons right there where the ball was. And again, offense, bend, don't break. When you look at these numbers, fam, Saints, total yards, 443. Passing yards, 295. Rushing yards, 148. They were averaging 6.6 yards a play. They had 24 first downs. 24. 6 of 14, third down efficiency. Yeah, mediocre. Little below 50%. They had 67 total plays. They held the ball for 31 minutes and 34 seconds and didn't put up one single fucking touchdown. Not one. If y'all had the Saints kicker in fantasy, congratulations, you won. But we needed this one, man. This a dub. And again, ugly or not, I'm taking this because that's all we get now. Scott says Arthur tried to get sexy before he knocked. Yeah. And to me, man, You're setting your quarterback up. At that point, you're averaging 7 a clip. Rushing. Man, run that bitch into the end zone, bruh. No more passing. But we get down there, and Arthur, he short circuits. What's going on, LaKenzie? LaKenzie says, as long as them Falcons run the football, they can win the rest of the season with the defense. Hey, man, shout out to Tyler Algier. Algier put that game away. TA said, hey, Bijan, look, I know you got 2 of them things today. Now, they played it opposite of how I would have played it. I would have ran TA and Cordell Patterson to soften up that line. But it seemed like they tried to do a combination of both and have Bijan get off in the middle. But in the end, TA showed why he's still that bull. We had a false start. It was a third and 1. False start. TA said, don't worry about it. I got it. Get a rock to me, baby. Let me go ahead and get it. And grabbed it. Cordell Patterson, some hard-hitting running, boy. Hard-hitting running. And what I liked, there was a run that he broke. It wasn't a first down. It was like he didn't get the first down. It was like a first, and he gained like 9 yards. Got knocked out of bounds. Boy, Cordell dropped that ball and immediately went and talked shit. That's the type of stuff I love to see. I'm like, talk that shit. Talk that shit, Cordell. RJ 242 says, shout out to the rookie number 65 on the O-line. Dude's going to be special. Bergeron had some hellified plays this game, man. O-line did their job today. You know, but I have to give Ritter some credit, man. There were times where that line broke down. There was a situation I thought he was about to take a sack. Buddy busted out and made a first down. I'm like, okay, this is what we need to see from you. When all else fails, use your legs. But this was a team win, fam. All phases, team win. Defense did not break the entire game. And that, listen, fam, defense playing well is an understatement. You look at these numbers, you would think the Saints scored 2 or 3 touchdowns. They didn't hit pay dirt not one time. And they sitting there with Derek Carr, who's getting paid $150 million, and the boy been mediocre. He been that. Now I know people say, well, he was out slant boy. He was without Olave in the third quarter. Boy, Ben Cheeks, bruh. There were games where all of them were playing. Cheeks. Ray says, I still didn't understand why that flag wasn't thrown when the defenders picked it up and slammed CP to the ground. It was like 3 of them, bro. And the ref just sitting there looking at it. When CP got up, he's just looking at like, bro, I know you saw that play. It wasn't a fast thing. They were literally, he was running against them. That play was like 5 seconds. And then they scooped him up and slammed his ass down. I'm like, bro, come on, really? Really? But that's neither here nor there, man. Fuck them refs. We got the dub. So it's onward and upward. Now, we have to stop these turnovers, man. They got to stop. And their red zone turnovers is what's killing us. You turn the ball over like midfield, okay, whatever. Goddamn, we right there. We about to kiss the end zone. You a game of hopscotch away from 6. And I'm like, But if you go back and look at the play call, it was a dumbass play call from jump. So I mean, it is what it is, man. So moving forward, we got the Jets. This should be a dub, fam. If you've watched any of the Jets games this year, any of them, you know this offense is straight butt cheeks. That offensive line is garbage. Then after that, you go 2 up. Who's New Orleans playing next week? New Orleans losing whoever the fuck they play next week because Olave's out with a concussion now. I don't know if they're going to clear him next Sunday. Thomas he's on IR, so that's a minimum of 4 games. Then it looked like Cam Jordan went out late in the game. They play the Lions, so that's an L. That's an L. So you got an opportunity to jump 2 games up. Let me see what the Bucks are doing right now. And the Bucks lost today. So let's take a look at the NFC South. So as it currently sits, we're 5-6. The Saints are 5-6. The Bucks are 4-7, and the I ain't even mentioning that 4 team no more. It's 3 teams in this division right now. It's 3. One of them is just really practice against any team that plays them, right? So at this point, you're a game above Tampa. You beat Tampa, so you own the tiebreaker. Even if they did win, you'd still be in first. The Saints, they're probably losing against Detroit. Detroit had that bad game against Green Bay. They're going to want to get that taste out of their mouth. So this is an opportunity to jump a game ahead next week, owning the tiebreaker. With at that point, it'll be 5 games left to go in the division. This game meant everything to this team, fam. If you lost this game, playoffs are slim. They're slim. Joe says everyone from the South lost today, except us. Scott says that benching humbled Ritter for the best. You can tell Ritter learned some things, but at the same time there were some bad habits that still need to be corrected. But I liked what I saw from him. And then the fact that after that second pick, that man came out on that next drive. It's just, he's a head scratcher right now, bro. But I'm going to take this dub, though. I'm going to take this dub. Oh, man. Raymond says it's mandatory for Smith to dump situational calls repeatedly. Yeah, he short circuits, fam. I don't understand it. I do not understand. Red Zone, the man just says, fuck it. We about to get sexy right now. We about to get sexy right now. And even on that 4th and 2, this is what irritates people about Arthur Smith. You're running an RPO against the protection. And then on top of that, Cordell Patterson or Bijan was they weren't in on that play. They're head scratchers, bro. They're head scratchers. But anyway, I think everybody will be able to rest easy. This will calm the civil war between the Falcons fans down a little bit. This will calm it down a little bit. This is what a win does. Ritter played just good enough to win, but not great enough for Ritter fans to be like, that's my quarterback. And we told y'all. Now, he played good, and then the 2 picks happened. So it's everybody. Hey, listen. This week it's peacetime. It's peacetime. We shouldn't be at war this week. Let's lick our wounds and let's figure out how we're going to beat the Jets next week. That's it. It's going to be, I said this last week. It's going to be interesting to see how this season plays out because Ritter and Arthur Smith's careers are basically tied to each other at this point. So either diamonds are going to come out of this thing because there's pressure on both, or it's a lump of coal. Either way, we going to find out as a team. We don't make the playoffs, he gets fired. So this was definitely a win he needed for his job. Clayton says play calling suck. He's still in the hot seat. Okay. Michael says we literally won this game off the back of the defense and run game. Ritter tried to give it away. I saw something on Twitter. They said Ritter out here point shaving. Ritter out here point shaving. Hey, you hate to laugh and be in the middle of it. But I found that shit hilarious. Hey man, Ritter trying to cover the spread. Ahmad says, good win overall. I'm trying to trust this team, but I ain't ready yet. I see more ugly W's in the future, though. Yeah, listen, every one of these games, it's going to be ugly from this moment on. Now, if you look at the score, I mean, we won by 9. But the Saints were horrible today. Joe says, why they not running Tyler more? They've been running TA. It's just, I think they had a perfect blend today of the running game. Bijan had a couple of excellent runs. Cordell had a couple of excellent runs. And then TA pretty much closed the game out with 3 or 4 great runs and just killed clock. So I guess the recipe, we definitely need to see all 3 of them running the ball. And I think Bijan he's on pace to break a rookie record, a Falcon rookie record. So I'm like, damn, that's 3 straight years. If he gets it, that's 3 straight years that our rookies have broken a record, a Falcon record. And all 3 of them happen to be the picks that we got. 4, 8, and 8. Bijan gave me 27 fantasy points. This is this is how you should have looked all year. Hey man, them fantasy owners, boy, y'all was 38 hot. First couple of weeks, boy, y'all was like, this the guy. Then the next 3 or 4, y'all like, what the fuck? Y'all contemplating benching Bijan on Sunday because y'all, hey man, I don't know what I'm getting from him. 27 is a good little piece, man. Caleb says victory got me feeling a little too good, Marcus. Hey man, everybody drinking on yak or their favorite drink for a different reason today. This was a great win. Anytime we get a win over the Saints, it's a great win. Because one, they fan base talk too fucking much. And I just love it. Before the game, how they run their mouth. Then when they lose, it's everybody's fault on the team. It ain't we just cracked their head. I love it. Every time, it don't matter. If we win against the Saints, every time the Aints lose, it's a great game. I take this rivalry personal. I tell people all the time, there isn't anything in my house that is black and gold together. Nothing. Black and gold is always separate in my house. I hate that team. I hate their coach. I hate their quarterback. I hate their water boy. I hate their security. I even hate their medical tent, fam. I don't like nothing about the Saints. So this is a great win. Because I can talk cash shit until we play them next, which will be, let me go look at this. I think it's the last game of the season. Yeah, January 7th. Carlos says, my folks don't even want to talk. They get real quiet. Fam, listen. Well, I used to be on Facebook, right? Saints fans would only come out when they winning. When they lose, though, they disappear. They go into WITSEC from Sunday to Sunday. No talk. That's why I've always said their fan base is fraudulent. Falcons fan base, 10 toes down. Saints fans, they probably ain't on Facebook right now. I can almost guarantee it. They disappear when they lose. But then they win, they come back out and talk hellish shit. Like, where were you last week, bro? Justin says, what I love is this wasn't even a heart attack game. I say we won handily. In the fourth quarter, it was still close, and then after, I'm not gonna lie, after Ritter threw that second pick, I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on here? The first pick he threw, I'm like, well, we still got the lead. We get the ball back, at half. So there wasn't anything the Saints could do with the ball after they picked it off, other than take points away from us. But when Tyler started killing that clock, fam, I'm like, yeah, this game over. They couldn't stop the boy. That line was exhausted. Plus, Cam Jordan wasn't there. Carlos says you can hear a pin drop and a rat ass piss on cotton in them New Orleans streets. Hey man, I remember there was this video that went viral a couple years ago where there was the Saints fans were having like this playoff party, right? And I gotta look this shit up now. I gotta look it up now. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this shit, man. Oh God, it's classic. Hold on. Where is it at? Give me a second, fam. I'm finding this shit. Cause they were cash shit when that field goal hit, and you saw the reaction, bro. You saw the reaction. Bro, it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it was beautiful. One tear came out of my eye watching that. One tear. I was like Denzel Washington in Glory. It's just one tear came out because it was so beautiful to watch. Because they talk so much shit. That's why people hate the Cowboys fan base. They talk like they world beaters, bruh. I'm trying to see if it's on YouTube. Oh man, they got to have it somewhere. This shit was epic, bruh. Hold on. Maybe I need to put it. And I forget. I want to say it was Minnesota, because it was a last second field goal. Give me a second, fam. I'm finding this shit. God damn it. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste any more time. But bruh, I put that video on my page and just literally just cracked up laughing. It's epic because they're all at this party and they celebrating way too early. I mean, motherfuckers in there doing the Dougie. The marching band and came from outside. Everybody was happy. And then that field goal happened. And if you look at the reaction, I mean, bruh, stunned is an understatement. And I sat there and cracked up the whole entire time. But this is how this rivalry is supposed to be. I don't expect Saints fans to like us. Fuck them. Everybody in NFL know this is a rivalry game right here. Y'all guys got hauled off today. Y'all had a whole MASH unit out there. We was putting y'all boys out the game. Bang them, gone. Bang them, gone. Bang them, gone. Guys just taking knees because they can't handle it no more. Chris Olave over there doing the Tua. Once I saw Olave fall down, I'm like, oh, he done. He done for today. That man was this close from throwing up gang affiliations, bruh. Now, mind you, listen. Aside from the hate, I don't like seeing players get hurt. I don't. But the number of their players that went out today, fam, they ain't winning another game. They ain't winning Sunday for sure. But hell, we gonna have to check on our guys. Calais Campbell was out there, rotating his foot. I'm like, come on, Calais, he came back in, but hey, listen, we gotta stay healthy over on our side too. But anyhow, man, moving on. Let me see what I'm gonna find that video eventually. If I gotta make another broadcast just to play that video, I'm playing it. Let's see what we have here. I'm gonna look up the predictions for Falcons versus Jets. Okay, somebody just put up a post that said Falcons are now 10-3 when wearing the red helmet since 2009. Make them permanent. Oh God. All right, so the prediction. What's the spread? A point? The fuck? Well, they got us winning. And again, the Jets are on their third string quarterback, who really didn't have a good showing at all. His showing was terrible Friday. And I mean, their offensive line, fam, I cannot stress to you enough how bad their offensive line is. Justin says the pass rush is a major problem moving forward. We may limp our way into the playoffs, but it won't be pretty. Yeah, again, man, we're getting pressure. We're not getting sacks. We're not getting sacks. The pressure's there. It's just we can't put the quarterback on the turf. And that needs to change because we're trying. We're sending pressure. We're sending blitz. We're sending a blitz. We're just not getting there. And if they can get the quarterback on the ground enough times in these upcoming weeks, you might see a team that gets hot. You might see it. But again, you have to start off with this game. And then you got to start stacking. So you did it this game. You can't go backwards against the Jets, who deserve to lose. Joe says, didn't the Saints come back from a bye? Couldn't tell all those injuries. Yeah. You looked at Derek Carr coming back from the concussion. I mean, again, he had over 300 yards, but couldn't get that ball in there. Couldn't get that ball in that end zone, but. Bijan had 2 more touchdowns than that whole team. Sav says Jaden Daniels going to make a lot of money in the egg. Okay. You think so? Okay. Justin says thoughts on Rid today. Rid did. He was a little better than he was before he got benched. There are some things that I did see that I liked. I liked the fact that play broke down. He started to use his legs, which we didn't really see a lot of before he got benched. The accuracy on some of these balls could be a little better, but then again, he's a head scratcher because the ball to Bijan was perfect. And that was with pressure coming. He had a couple balls to Drake that were good. A couple balls to Kyle Pitts that were good. He seemed under control for the most part, except for those 2 picks. And listen, it's a pick. However, the pick to the Honey Badger in the end zone, that play should have never been called. It's just a bad play. It's a bad play call. It should have never been called. But nonetheless, that pick is on him. He's got to clean those up. We're talking, he was 4th in the league coming into today with turnovers. And mind you, played like a series and a half or 2 series in the last game, and then he was benched the game before. So you're talking about 3 or 4 weeks. He probably right up there now. He probably jumped to 3. But we got to control those, man, because we're taking possessions away from ourselves. And, a couple of these have been in the red zone. So not only are we taking possessions away from ourselves, we're taking points away from ourselves as well. So, but anyway, the Jets are a better defense. So we'll see. But I think, their offense is so bad. We're going to get enough plays or enough chances to score against the Jets. So we definitely should win against the Jets. We got to start putting these wins together. Because after, let me go back to our schedule. Oh shit. Hold on. Because after the Jets, we have the Bucks. So y'all see where I'm coming. We talked about this yesterday, but y'all see where I'm getting at now. These are not good teams you're playing. Justin, exactly. 3-0 in the division it's a huge help. because you own the tiebreaker on everybody in the division now. So when you look at it, the Saints lose next week, you win. I mean, we're starting to get right there where these games, you got to have them. And I'll take it a step further. You win against the Bucks. You win against the Panthers. That should almost be enough to get you into the playoffs. That's how bad the NFC South is. You win two out of the last 3 divisional games. That should get you in the playoff. Because Carolina ain't gonna be there. Tampa ain't gonna be there. But you need the Bucks win on December 10th, and you need the Panthers win on December 17th. So, I mean, these are literally the next 3 games. You got the Jets, the Bucks, and the Panthers. These 3 games right here, if you can rattle off these 3 wins right here, you should walk into the playoffs. It puts you at 8 wins. But then again, you should also beat the Bears too. So we called this team a 10-win team at the beginning of the season. It's still there, but it's in front of Atlanta. Atlanta got to play. We have to play solid football, fam. I like what I saw in this win. And the thing is, those 2 turnovers, we just have to clean that up. Because even though it looked like New Orleans was going up and down the field, when the rubber met the road, we were clearly the better team. Mind you, they paying Derek Carr $150 million, bro, to be this mediocre. Run game be cooking when Parker Hesse is active. Man, we were getting at it, fam. We were getting at it. And, Richie Grant didn't really hear his name a lot today, which is a good thing. So the same smoke that we give Richie Grant, we need to give Okudah some of that smoke too, because Okudah got smoked twice in the beginning of the game. And these were hard smokes. This is some of that Louisiana rotisserie chicken smoke. And I like Okudah. But Jesse clearly, bro, Jesse Bates he's a damn dog. And this was a good comeback game for Jesse because Jesse had really been quiet last couple of weeks. Justin says, I like what I saw from Helms, maybe a great steal. I like what I saw from Helms with that 15-yard penalty. That's the wrong time to get that penalty. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the penalty because you got to show these motherfuckers who the top bow wow. I just think it was bad timing for that penalty. And even he knew it. I'm not mad at the penalty. I'm not mad at what he did. It was just the timing of it. I'm like, God, come on, Helms. But I like my defense, a little angry. Raymond says, clean those situations up. Hand, this is a blowout. Just a few kinks out the armor. Again, man, it's a good win coming off a bye. You're coming off of 2 losses that shouldn't have been losses. A lot of talk in the media, a lot of talk probably in Flowery Branch, definitely a lot of talk in the fan base. A about what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, and then you come out here, you take care of business. You get that win that you got to have. You go out there and you get it. So, again, I'm about to hop up off here, man, and enjoy my Sunday in peace. So it should be peace talks, man. Should be peace talks amongst the fan base. I took my bye. I came off a bye. The fan base was in. I walked right into a damn civil war. So now everybody just calm down. Enjoy this dub. Enjoy this dub. And let's get ready to go get us another one against the New York Jets. With that being said and done, family, I am out of here. I appreciate everybody that caught this live, everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. People that catch this a little later on, hey, man, I appreciate y'all listening to it a little later on, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me. And we will be back on here Monday, man, to talk a lot about the post game, what we do next against the Jets. We'll go over all that. And I'm out, man. Peace.